light good? The light is good?
Light is good, yeah.
Fine.
Hello.
Now, welcome.
Closer.
As you know, this is Dreammakers wedding and event, but it's now changed to Dreammaker by Cuty and Veronica. So I would like to say thank you to Bala. Namaste.
Namaste.
Bala here, he coming directly from India. So we have a beautiful, beautiful package we want to share with you to go next year, March 1st to the 12th, 2019. So we are waiting for you to come over and have some fun. All right.
That's
So
right.
now we have a question. So seeing that we are coming here in Miami, Florida, over to the high, so how long is the flight?
The flight, if you fly via Frankfurt, it takes about 9 hours to Frankfurt, another 7 hours to Delhi.
Mhm.
If you fly Qatar, the same, but it depends on the layovers at the airports.
Mhm.
Yeah, so totally in totality, it would be about 15 hours of flying with stops. With one stop. Yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
Okay, so now I know it's important because in India everyone have different dress code. What's the dress code that we supposed to make sure we pack it up?
There is no dress code as such unless you're visiting religious places. For example, if you're visiting a temple, you should have your hands covered and long,
Like this way.
like that, not these short ones. And
Mm.
shorts are not allowed.
Like above the knee or below the knee?
Below the knee, should
Below
be
the
below
knee.
the knee for ladies as well as gentlemen. And in Sikh temples, which is gurudwaras,
Mm.
head should be covered,
Mm-hmm.
and no footwears are allowed to go in unless you visit a church. Church, they don't have a problem, but in temples and gurudwaras and other places, you have to remove your footwear at the
Okay.
entrance.
So I know people often ask this, when is the best time to travel India?
The best tourist season starts from October until about March, but people come in September also, and also in April. It depends on the climate actually. If you want to have a cool time, then October to March is fine. March starts to get a little warmer, but it's fine. It's
Oh,
bearable.
all right. So let's see. I know on the packet that we have, we are offering cooking class. Just how exactly does the cooking class work?
There are two ways of doing it. One is simple watching the cooking being done by the chef.
Hmm.
But if you are on a culinary tour, it's more elaborate, wherein you are waken up, breakfast, and then go into the market to pick up vegetables, other groceries, bring them back, and then you prepare your lunch and then eat yourself. But in cooking classes, it's simply a demonstration how Indian meals or dishes are made. It's more to do with curries actually,
Oh, that's
and also the
awesome.
spices
Yeah.
that you will see. I mean, I'm sure you will be in love with those
We
Indian
are.
dishes.
We are. We are.
I love Indian food myself. My mother and I, we try Indian food right here,
Uh-huh.
and I know the Indian food here is different than the Indian food. You know.
It's little different. You will see when you are in India. What you eat here and what is eaten there is entirely different.
But what would you tell people that they never tried Indian food before?
It's not something dangerous. You can handle it. Everybody can handle it.
It's healthy.
I have
It's
to.
healthy.
It's healthy. It's more and more. A lot of vegetables are there,
Mhm.
so the variety is much varied.
Mhm.
You will have no problems.
What about the meat style? Meat seafood? Do you guys have that one?
I didn't get it.
Meat like red meat, pork, chicken, something like that.
Everything is available in India.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And do you offer a yoga retreat?
Well, we can include 1 hour's yoga early morning before breakfast at any hotel. But if you are talking about a package for yoga, of
Mm-hmm.
course we have that, and we can discuss that, and we can offer it to you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
And what about educational package?
even educational package, as we discussed a little
Mm-hmm.
earlier, we offer that as well.
So
And
it can be tailored.
it's always tailored. Everything is tailor made. It suits the client's interest, and their interest, taste, desire is all kept in mind while we propose a program.
Okay. So and also in this package we are offering a farewell dinner,
Hmm.
but this is only offered for the group, or it can be for two people or smaller
Oh
scale.
yes, it can be for two people also, but in this case, it's for the group.
It's for the group.
It's for the group. Yes.
Okay. What are the requirements for the U.S. citizens to travel to India?
You just need a visa for India.
You got a visa?
You got to have a visa. If your clients are traveling from the you know places like Brazil, you have to have a vaccination done for yellow fever. Otherwise, there is no vaccination required. You just pick up your bag, your passports,
And go.
and go, ready to go. Indian visas are available e-line on online now, so it's called e-visa. You have to apply, pay for the fee, upload your picture and documents, and then you're ready to go. In less than 72 hours, you get an authorization, print it, and bring it
Awesome.
along with the passport.
The visa. I heard that the fee that the visa is from $75 to $80.
It's about $50 plus the credit card charges, which is about $1.
Oh, okay.
I've done it
Okay.
for many of my clients. If you need that, it is
From
very
here,
good.
from
From
US.
here, yes.
Okay.
So we can provide that as well. No problems.
And what kind of accommodation will the client expect when they check in?
India is a country where the accommodation varies from basic hotels, homestays, heritage hotels, and luxury hotels. I have shown you a luxury proposal also, where we have luxuries, super luxury hotels which are priced at more than $2,000 per night. And we are talking about hotels which is about $40 also. But in our packages, we have given you hotels 5-star and a heritage hotel which is unique because you don't find those kind of hotels anywhere else in the world, and then 4-star hotels. So we have given you a mix of hotels so the clients can enjoy the variety of hotels that we are on offer.
The hotel is not away from where the local attraction or
No,
is close to?
in Delhi we have given you a hotel very close. Delhi is a very big city, so in center earlier, it was very difficult for us to say which is center. In those days, it was center actually, but now in Delhi you have many centers. So the hotel that we have offered is very central, and you can walk around a bit, and the sightseeings are all conducted by us. So every day there is a bus, there is a guide, so you don't have to worry about where to go, how to go. Even for single travelers, individuals, we have those facilities where a meet and greet service is there, a guide, accompanying guide who will do the city tour, so they don't have to worry where we are. It's all done. It's all kept in mind while making it
Also,
program.
another thing we want to talk about is that I know on the last day we have a checkout time. It's about noon, but the flight is not until like 2 in the morning. What will happen in between those times?
See, what we have done it in earlier cases is that the checkout is, as you say, 12, but we can always request the hotel to extend it by 2 or 3 o'clock, but that doesn't make any difference. So we check out, leave our baggage in the hotel, go for another short shopping tour, probably the last minute shopping, a lunch outside, maybe a farewell dinner inside the hotel, or we can propose it outside, and then we come back, pick our baggage, go to the airport. Airport is close by, but in any case you need 3.5 hours, 3 hours for check-in. Before 3 hours you have to be there at the airport.
Okay, and are there any questions you have or you want to share that something we not mentioned?
There is nothing, because all the packages that we have given has got all the indications, all the clear indications. So it's not a problem. There is no problem. If you have anything to ask, you can always ask. We are just email away, I would say, or maybe a call away. The time difference, of course, is there, but you don't have to worry on that.
Okay, and I think that is it. All the questions that we can have right now. And let's see. Any of you have any question for Bala right here about the package to go to the yoga? I mean, not a yoga retreat, but India. I'm dying to do the yoga retreat, And I also noticed you have package like a culinary tour, trekking tour, even motorcycle. Anybody know how to ride motorcycle? Can you have the package to go there?
Traveling to India is itself an adventure. You don't have to be on an adventure trip to travel to India. If you're traveling a normal tour, it's an adventure. It's far off, unknown destination, other side of the globe. So it's
I
wonderful.
also saw that you have like a tea, culinary, and also painting. Anybody want to do painting in India? I do. And also photography.
Photography, you name it, we have
Snapchat.
it. We weave a tour around the theme. It's a theme. It could be garden, it
Mm,
could be, as you say, culinary or
mm,
painting, photography, motorbike, garden,
mm,
a lot of golf for that matter. We have
mm,
many people who do not know we have wonderful
mm. I
golf
know you
courses,
have a lot to
a
offer.
lot
It's
to
just that
offer.
we are told you to go where the tourist area. My goal is to go outside of the tourist area so we can explore more instead of your average tourist attraction over and over. I wanted to like expand and broaden our mind and see the beauty of India. Something that we are missing out. Something that is not in the package. You
That's a
have something
yeah.
like
You
that,
you
right?
will have surprises in between while moving from one destination to another, one city to another. You have little surprises
Hmm.
and pleasant surprises. You will not regret those
Hmm.
surprises that we will offer it to you.
What is the top destination that you would recommend for other clients to visit?
For first timers to India, it's generally the north part of India.
Mm,
The second timers, they can come to the south part of India, which is entirely different from what is there in north. And people who have traveled around a lot. India is a vast country. There are some places which is very mystic, very unknown, offbeat,
mm,
and it's good for travelers. There is a difference between a traveler and a tourist. Tourist goes and stays in a nice hotel, click pictures and sightseeing, but travelers are different. They are there to take challenges. They are ready
mm,
to, take challenges, face challenges. India is that
mm,
destination. It is something that is for everybody, for
mm.
every season, for every reason.
And I know another question because I'm that type of person. I do not like rush tour. I want to, take my time,
Mm-hmm.
enjoy what I'm seeing. So do you have a package like that where everybody can just take it easy, take your time?
You know,
I mean, not too much time, but
that's the reason why we are
mm,
surviving, because we offer something different. We offer a package which is suited to the clients.
mm,
It's not us traveling, it's the clients traveling. So we have to take care of their interest, their requirements. If they don't want to have a breakfast at 8 o'clock, they can have it at 9 o'clock. There's
mm,
no problem. And they can take the tour at 10 o'clock instead of 8 o'clock or 5 o'clock, where many packages, they offer those fixed timings. No, it's all for clients. So it is tailored that way, that everybody enjoys what they're seeing and what they're doing.
mm. And also, it is a very good question. I know it's like $1 million question, guys. Is it handicap accessible?
Yes, you will be very glad to know that we have handled a small group from Germany,
Mm-hmm.
where 8 of the 20 people were on wheelchairs.
What?
Yes, and also we had a tour from Belgium.
Mm-hmm.
16 people, 8 of them
Y lo puso ahí, te lo
impaired.
pido, sí, acá por la
Wow,
puerta.
awesome.
And I was very lucky to have the opportunity to go them with them on a visit to Taj Mahal, and I could not stop crying because they were feeling it, the monument. They were touching the monument. They were touching Taj Mahal, and
Wow.
they were like happy like kids. I mean, this is something that I have never seen in my life.
Mm-hmm.
What is a tomahawk?
Taj Mahal is a
Taj Mahal.
monument of love, I would say.
Uh-huh.
It was built by an emperor for his dying wife. It's a Brazilian,
Wonderful.
actually. You have the,
It's
yeah,
beautiful.
yeah.
It's beautiful. When you said on the package that we are gonna visiting in March 1st through the 12th, that we're gonna visit in the Pink City. What is the Pink City?
Oh, it's Jaipur. It's named as Pink City because in many years back it was painted. I mean, of course, you will see it. Many of the houses are still painted in pink. So
Oh,
that's the name given to Jaipur. It's
Mm-hmm.
commonly known as Pink City. Yeah.
okay. Okay.
And another thing that let's see if I trying to remember as much as I can, the language.
Uh-huh.
Either you have unlimited language or English, Spanish.
We have, English is widely spoken and everybody understands the language. That's the second language, I would say.
Mm.
I mean, that's the only language which binds all Indians together, because people in north of India, they do not understand what the people in south of India speak. So in English is the common language, but
Mm.
apart from that, we have guides who speak Spanish, Italian, German.
Okay.
all
Mm-hmm.
all languages are there.
There's
So
flexibility.
it's
So
no
if
problem at all.
if we have Spanish group,
We can
that's
have a
not gonna
Spanish guide.
be Spanish guy.
Yes.
Okay, wonderful.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
You guys have any questions for us?
Any questions?
anybody still with us?
Anybody?
Hi. So I see some reviewing and so hi guys, how are you today? Okay. So let's see any other question. I remember on the currency.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
The currency, okay. When people want to do the exchange
Uh-huh.
from obviously on outside USD, where would you recommend for them to exchange the money?
They can exchange at the airport and entry port, but the difference is not huge. So they can do it at the hotel also. Hotel has a facility where they can exchange money. While on the move also they can go to the bank and exchange money. But credit cards are widely accepted. Even small places, credit card is accepted.
Okay.
So it is no problem. You don't have to even change money
Okay,
at times.
good.
Yeah.
Good to know.
Yeah.
And I know that like religion wise, in most cases, are there alcohol involved or there's non-alcohol?
Oh no, everybody
Drinks
drinks
there.
everywhere.
Happy.
You never know because I
that's
know
true.
some countries they're like
No,
alcohol allowed,
But not in
you
India.
never
Not in
know.
India.
Not in India.
In some places, the state itself is, it's not allowed to drink or bring in alcohol. But travelers, when they travel, or tourists, they can
Like a simple beer,
they
wine.
can have it. And,
Yeah, whatever.
There's some places where it is forbidden to have alcohol, but tourists are allowed to drink.
Talk to us about the student groups. Say, for instance, that we have a culinary group to India, or we have archaeology group,
Archaeology, yeah.
right? Are they welcome there too?
Of course, they are welcome.
They
there.
are.
Yeah, they are welcome there.
You have packages.
We
too,
have packages for
with
that as well.
for students.
Yes,
for
yes.
students.
Even
Okay.
for architecture tour, this
Architecture
is
tours,
something very important. A lot of schools around the world who come for these trips. And there are architects who are actually doing a job, but they don't want to enhance their experience and enhance their knowledge. They come to India because it offers so much of varied types of architecture.
Wonderful, wonderful. Definitely.
One thing I also like to ask about because here's the thing that I do not advocate is animal cruelty.
Important.
I've seen so many videos all over on Facebook how the elephant was being controlled and manipulated and forced to get used to people riding on them, and I felt really bad when I saw it because I rode one. That's it. No.
See,
But
yeah.
do you have that in India?
We have elephant rides, we have camel rides, but the trouble is, we have signed a contract with an organization wherein we have said we will not use animals for tourists.
No.
So in Amber, in Jaipur, you have a tour wherein you ride the elephant to go to the fort, but
As a transportation.
as not a transportation, it's just a joyride. It's
Okay.
10 minutes ride up to the fort. But we stopped doing it
Okay.
unless the clients insist on having that.
Okay.
Similarly, we have also, there are animals, when you go to the national park, there are tigers. You can watch tigers. There is no problem with that. But sometimes you have to ride an elephant to see the tigers. We also not recommend that.
Okay.
Instead, we use a jeep.
Right.
Yeah. So animals, we are against the cruelty to animals. So no tours of ours will involve or harm any animals in any way.
Okay, so far no one has question for us just yet.
Okay.
So no questions.
Yeah. So I think we are
covered.
done. And then let's see. I'm just double checking, making sure we have our question. Important question we need to know. We already talked about clothes.
Uh-huh.
We talk about food. Yummy, yummy food. I'm waiting for that yummy food. How's the coffee?
Coffee?
Yeah.
You will find every sort of coffee in India.
And every corner.
Every corner.
Because she's a coffeeaholic.
I want to know the proper etiquette because for me, I don't like strong black coffee.
Uh-huh.
I'm café por leche. Is
Okay.
that
Very
okay
Spanish.
to drink café con leche?
Of course you
Of
are.
course.
Of course you are.
Because I know some country when you add milk or cream, it's a big no-no.
I mean, yes, of course. But I mean, as I
Which
said,
country?
we have all sorts of beverages available for you.
He, he's gonna please everybody here.
Yeah, I have to.
You have to
I'm in
please
that kind
my
of a business.
people. You have to please my people. So,
Oh.
Ah.
so any other comments, Bala?
Nothing more. I'm just waiting for some people to ask.
To ask, to know.
Yeah.
Well, maybe they are
Okay.
waiting. They will write to you.
Probably.
So
Have
we,
you supported him,
okay,
the Dreammakers?
are waiting
yeah.
for you to come and travel with us from March 1st to the 12th next year, 2019, from Miami to Delhi, India. All right, so we're waiting for you. If you have any question, you can give us a call, email, text, whatever shape, form of communication we have in this modern technology. Let's see. So we're just waiting for
So,
you. And Bala,
yeah.
thank you
Thank you
so
so much,
much
and
for
do
taking the
travel
time.
with
And
Dreammakers.
namaste.
They are the best in the business.
All
Yeah.
right. So thank you
Thanks
for
for the
watching,
support.
guys.
Thank you.
See you later.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you.
People are working now, but it's okay. They I can't